today is a low temperature heat engine. There's no combustion within the system. What we do is we heat a fluid in that tank and change it into a gas with pressure. We then, by use of this valve, throttle the amount of gas through these two prime movers. The flow of the gas through the prime movers gives us torque. To demonstrate the torque, we're going to belt it to the alternator. This switch takes the current from the battery and applies it to the field of the alternator. However, it's not connected to the output of the alternator. The output of the alternator is to these two lights. The exhaust from the prime movers goes into this tank where there is some latent heat and pressure. It extracts most of the pressure and the heat from the gas, but it does return it as they come out of the prime mover. It comes out as a liquid and goes into this tank. We can then valve and gravity flow and pressure feed another tank, our second tank. If we have sufficient tanks, we can, on a continuing basis, run the system. We'll never have to pause to charge one of these tanks because we'll be charging it from the exhaust from the previous tank. Cut. I'm going to turn on the current to the alternator, to the field, which you can see this light is in parallel with the field of the alternator. Now I'm going to open the throttle and allow the gas to flow through my prime movers. You see the prime movers are moving, turning the alternator. The alternator putting out electricity. If we want more power, we could use a little more pressure, or we could use larger prime movers, or we could use more prime movers. We could produce whatever torque or electricity the situation requires by the use of suitable prime movers. This is the exhaust from my two prime movers, which go up to this tank. Here's my throttle, which the positioning of the throttle opening controls the volume of gas flowing through my two prime movers. So I can adjust it for more or less gas, more or less speed of my prime movers, and more torque to the output. That's it. It is a 55-watt halogen bulb. This other bulb, which was illuminated at the same time, is just a very low candle power, 12-volt bulb. I don't know quite the amperage or the wattage on it. That's all. You can cut.